Hello and welcome. I am author Kevin J.N. Hughes, author of The Undamned, and on this show I share ghost stories. I written ghost stories, your ghost stories, my ghost stories, you name it. If it's paranormal, I'm there. And today I am talking about, I'm still going through my story from when I was a little boy and we had uh, a ghost in our house, a haunted house that we lived in. So I told the backstory of coming from Chicago and ending up in this beautiful house with this beautiful green space that I used to spend tons of time in. But the house itself, I guess I can't really tell this story and do it justice without also talking about something that isn't fun to talk about, which is during that time, my older sister, had started down a little bit of a dark trajectory and had done some occult stuff, which is the only thing that I can kind of imagine caused the haunting because this was actually a brand new house. No one had lived in it. Certainly, no one had died in it before, and I don't think it was on Native American burial ground. Um, and the ghost that I encountered there was not Native American anyway, but I digress. So I think that my sister may have somehow invited something, but that's a story for another day, to be honest, and it's not really my story to tell. It's her story and my mom's and dad's story more. I wasn't really aware of what she was doing anyway, so I'll leave that part of the story more or less to your imagination. But I was a young man, a very young boy at this time, playing in the trees, doing stuff, having fun. But every night I would have to come home, and that was fun too. Like I would play with my dad when he would get home from work. We would goof around. We would play pirates in a treehouse. I would play with friends who lived on the street. Um, Although my mom didn't really like the kids who lived on the street, she thought they were kind of they were kind of not she thought they were kind of bad seed type kids, like kind of except for this one girl named Anna who was great and my mom loved her and I loved her and she was just a wholesome individual little Hispanic girl who lived in the neighborhood who I loved hanging out with and we would hang out together. But anyway, again, I digress. Uh, so I would come home, I would play inside, and then at some point I would have to go to bed. And this was where the crux of the issue came because at night, it would be kind of the middle of the night, and I would wake up and I would see, and my door would be open. It was not actually sleep paralysis, but it was similar. I say it wasn't because a lot of times I would sit up and I would look and see that my door was open and this bald, pale, white, very pale man would enter my bedroom and stare at me. And he would just kind of mean mug me like, and he had sunken eyes that frankly when I look back I can't remember them having any color to them. Like I don't remember him having any distinct eye color. He just had these like eerily sunken eyes and would just glare at me like with malice, with hatred. I hated seeing him and he would come all the time. So come back tomorrow and find out what happens with that.